Hello everyone, I am Lokesh and welcome back to our channel Online Learning. This video is related to TCS live mock interview. Today we have Naveen with us. He already got the digital opportunity through the TCS NQT Mass Hiring 2024. He is from 2024 batch and current state is Andhra Pradesh, and we will share the all the updated process that is related to TCS NQT offline interview. As we know that the interview will start from 9th June and it will goes to June to July month. Okay. So we have a special guest Sagnik with us. He already cracked the TCS digital opportunity in 2022 year. So we will give you all the updates that is related to TCS NQT process, as well as we will ask the questions that is related to technical HR and MR. So Sagnik, over to you and you can start the mock interview.
Yeah. Hello, Naveen. How are you?
Yeah, fine, sir.
Yeah. So, at first, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, sir. Firstly, a very good morning, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Naveen Balsu. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Jagannathpuram village, Tadepilgodu Mandala, West Godavari district, which is located in Andhra Pradesh state. Coming to my family background, we are totally four members, including me, my father, mother. I have a younger sister. And coming to my educational qualifications, in 2024, I have pursued my Bachelor of Technology in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering from Sasi Institute of Technology and Engineering, which is located in Tadepalligudem, West Godavari district, Andhra Pradesh. So actually, I'm a lateral entry student. I have completed my polytechnic in the stream of Computer Management and Engineering from Srimati B. Sita Polytechnic, which is in Bhimavaram, Andhra Pradesh. Actually, I have a 2 years gap, 2 years educational gap between after completing the polytechnic and get into the BTech due to unforeseen circumstance. Like I met with a accident which is a very major one, so that's why it took a 2 years gap to get into the BTech. I've completed my SSC in the year of 2016 from my native village school, that was Jilla Praja Parishad High School, Jagannathpuram. So this is all about my educational qualifications, sir. Coming to projects, actually there is no minor project in my BTech because due to curriculum changes, there is only one major project which was held on last semester. I worked on helmet detection of motorcyclist in diverse detection of motor helmet detection of motorcyclist in diverse atmospheric condition using YOLO V8 technique. And I've also worked on a mini project on my own after learning the Spring and Spring Boot concepts. I've developed a online student management portal using Spring Boot and REST API and also using a H2 database. And my coming to my major project, actually it was comes under the object detection technique deep learning algorithm. So the main intention of my project is to it will detect whether the rider, I mean motorcyclist, is wearing a helmet or not wearing a helmet in any atmospheric condition, like in any bright conditions such as sunny condition or any low light conditions, like any rainy condition or glare condition. And also it will overcome the occulsions. Occulsions means some of the people, when they are driving the motorcycle, some of the female people will wear the scarves, like they will wear the scarves on their head, and some of the men have long hair. So and some of the people wear caps, monkey caps or caps, so it will also avoid those occulsions while detecting the whether the person is wearing a helmet or not. And coming to mini project, after learning the Spring Boot and Spring concepts, I've developed a online student management portal. So this is all about like whenever we joined into the college, we need to register our details in the college. So yeah, instead of the offline registration, I just developed a online portal system which can use our credentials, login credentials, where you can store our data, like any. I will just given a Spring Security also, where it will provide authentication and authorization. So even also we can develop we can enhance the project by using, like we can also store the student marks, or you can also student the student attendance report in the project. I'm also working on that. So coming to technical skills, I'm good at Java programming language and its backend related technologies like Spring, Spring Boot, and Apache Maven, using embedded server called Apache Tomcat. And coming to I have an intermediary level in Python, basics to intermediary level in Python. So coming to, I have also worked with big data using Apache Hadoop framework. And having a soundful knowledge on relational database management system using Oracle SQL, and using modeling diagrams. We can also visualize the relational tables by using ER diagrams. I have a good knowledge on ER diagram also. So I have a good soft skills like communication skills. I'm a teamwork and good presentation skills. And coming to hard skills, I have good typing skills and good knowledge on Microsoft Office tools too. And this is what about myself, sir. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, that's great. So while you were telling me about your introduction, I was also going through your resume that you have already shared to us. So,
Yes, sir.
Lokesh, sir, before moving to the questions of technical and HR, do you want to check his documents and all?
Yeah, definitely. So, like Naveen, do you have original documents of 10th, 12th, college mark sheets and
Sir,
provisional certificate?
Sir, actually, I have the copy ones because all other certificates are in the college. They said they will give after the provisional certificate has, they will receive the provisional certificate. As of now, I have copies.
Okay. So basically, like in the TCS interview, they clearly mention that they want original documents. Okay. You have to show the original documents. So I suggest you to mention this point in your like at your college. Okay. So they will give you original documents as well as the provisional degree certificate, because at
Okay.
time of TCS interview, definitely they will check the original documents. Okay.
Yeah, I have the semester marks memos, sir. I mean,
Okay.
BTech semester marks memos.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's great. And Naveen, do you have more than 60% in your class 10, 12 diploma
Yeah,
and in
yes, sir.
BTech?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, so Naveen, I have seen in your educational qualification you have done your BTech in CSE, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and you have also mentioned that you know languages C, Java, and Python. So, can you
Yes, sir.
tell me what is the difference between C and Java?
Yeah, sure, sir. Actually, C is a functional oriented programming language. Java is a object oriented programming language. In Java, we'll implement the basic concepts of object oriented programming like inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. And coming to C, there is no type of object groups concepts in the C. Structures are supported in C. I mean, structures and pointers are allowed in C. But coming to Java, there is no concept of structures and pointers. Due to the security problems, there is no support of structures and pointers. Um, in C, we don't have any access specifiers or access modifiers. Coming to Java, we have a access specifiers concept like public, private, protected, and default. And coming to C, we can use the C in the, I mean, for the standalone projects or any type of normal to medium projects. But coming to Java, we can use the Java in enterprise level applications.
Yeah,
So
right. That is
in Java, the for C programming, the extension of files will be .c. Coming to Java, the extension of files will be in .java.
yeah, that's great. Okay. Do you know Java is a platform dependent or independent language?
Yeah, platform independent language, sir, due to
Yeah.
JVM.
Okay. So why? What is the reason? Like how JVM makes it platform independent?
Yeah, actually, sir, after, like whenever we are writing when the user is writing a code, it could be called as a source code.
Hmm.
So when we are compiling the Java program, like we have in command line, in the command prompt, we'll compile the program using Java C class name.java. So after compiling the program, the JVM will generate the bytecode, nothing but a class file. We don't understand the bytecode; it will only understand by the system or a local machine. So
Yeah.
after getting the bytecode, where we can copy that bytecode and we can paste it into another computer, we can directly run the program.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that's
that's
great.
what makes Java platform independent.
Yeah.
But JVM itself is a platform dependent.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. So can you tell me that can we do multiple inheritance in Java?
No, sir. Actually, we can't do multiple inheritance through classes, but we can implement through interfaces. Due to there is a rule in inheritance, that is a parent class can contain n number of child nodes, but a single child class cannot contain more than one parent. Due to that's called diamond problem.
Okay. And what about Python?
So Python, I have a intermediary knowledge on Python, sir. To be honest, I don't have that much of knowledge as compared to Java and Python.
Yeah, no issue. Like, do you know, like, can we do multiple inheritance in Java or not, or in Python or not?
Yeah, we can implement the multiple inheritance Pythons in Python.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so you have also mentioned you have knowledge on databases that is Oracle SQL, right?
Yeah, Oracle SQL.
Okay, so can you tell me what is the difference between a primary key and a foreign key?
Actually, primary key is used for the uniqueness of the rows, sir. Actually, if you want to perform with uniqueness of the table, you can use the primary key. There is no duplicate values, and primary key cannot allow the null values.
Okay, yeah, right.
And foreign key is for the referential integrity relationship. Whenever if you want to relate one table with another table, you can use the foreign key.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so can you tell me in software engineering, recently now we use agile methodology, but previously we used to use waterfall model. So what is the difference between the two and how agile methodology is better than waterfall model?
Sir, actually, sorry, sir, I don't know the concepts of agile methodology and whatever. I listened that in the SDLC phase they will use the models. So
Yeah,
I'll try to learn it, sir.
okay, no issue. Okay, and want to ask you a question on data structure. Do you have knowledge on data structure?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, so can you tell me what is the difference between stack and queue with real life examples?
Yeah, sure, sir. Actually, we have two type of data structures: primitive data structures and non-primitive data structure. Primitive data structures are nothing but our primitive data types: int, float, double, char. So these are all called primitive data structure. So coming to non-primitive, there are actually two type of data structures are there: linear data structure and non-linear data structure. In linear data structure, we have arrays, stacks, queues, and linked list also. And coming to non-linear, we have trees and graphs. So coming to, as you mentioned, the difference between stack and queue. So these both comes under the linear data structure. Stack follows the LIFO property, last in first out property, and queue follows the FIFO property, first in first out property. So coming to stack, we can perform the several operations like push operation, pop, and we can change the top value also. So coming to queue, there is a NQ, DQ. Will perform the NQ operation, DQ operation. So the real life examples of stacker, we can use the books. So whenever we placing book one book on another book, we'll take the last book which you have placed first. That's what the real life example for a book. I mean stack, sir. So coming to queue, like for example, let us take any queue. For example, we are going to the movie. In the box office, we'll stand on the queue where we'll go first, and we'll get the ticket first out.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, can you tell me why do you want to join TCS?
Sir, actually, most of the company in my on campus or off campus I applied to the many companies. In on campus also, they have rejected me due to the gap after even in the HR round. So that's why I hope TCS is the good place for the security purposes, job security purposes, and it will allow the person who are having gap with good knowledge and skills. I hope TCS is the better place to work and to enhance my skills and to learn new technologies.
Okay, suppose as you have mentioned, you have got rejected from many companies.
Yes, correct.
Suppose you have been selected in some company. It can be a very big MNC. Okay, it can be any company, and they are providing you higher salary than TCS. In that case, what you will choose?
Sir, if I have two options, one is TCS and another one is, as you mentioned, a big MNC hired me. So first of all, I'll look into the job security, sir, which is giving me more job security and recognizing my work. I hope TCS will do all the type of ethics, and I'll definitely choose the TCS, sir.
Okay, so job security is a very important factor for you, right?
Yeah, and also it will be helpful to learn new trending technologies in my background.
Okay, okay, understood. And the one more question that I want to ask before ending my questions, the thing is, why should you feel that TCS should hire you?
Sir, actually, I have good knowledge on trending technologies like big data using Apache Hadoop, and these are the skills which I have mentioned on my resume, which helpful to the company, and also the technologies that TCS were using will also helpful to learn new technologies and enhance my skills.
Okay, suppose you have knowledge on big data, right? The
Yes, sir.
trending technology.
Yes, sir.
Suppose, as you know, whenever you go to any organization, they don't see what technologies you have or what technologies you know. Based on the project requirement, they will induct you in some project. It can be of different technology. Suppose they have inducted you for machine learning. So, will you able to know the skills in a short time?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm a quick learner and adaptable to the new environment also. If they whatever they given, if I have the resources to learn, I will make sure I'll quickly learn and adapt to the environment.
Okay,
But
that's
uh,
great.
but that I'm interested in Java and related backend technologies and big data. But I will learn the technologies whatever they required from in the project.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Naveen, best of luck. Lokesh,
Yes.
sir, if you have anything to ask him, then you can ask.
Yeah, Naveen, can you open the chat section? There is a problem statement. Can you write the logic for that? We have to find the position of substring within a string. Okay.
Sir, actually, sorry, sir. I'll focus on the coding part also.
Okay.
So I think I'm not getting the logic, actual logic.
Okay, no problem. I suggest you to, after completing this mock interview, okay,
Yeah.
check all the concepts that is related to basic programming question. This is the question of Striver SDE sheet, okay, that is
Okay,
very
sir.
helpful for TCS NQT interviews, okay. So
Okay, sir.
check, check,
I'll take this question, sir.
yeah. So, like next question, what are the challenges that you faced in your project?
Actually, most one of the biggest challenges is collecting data sets, sir. Because I've worked on diverse atmospheric conditions like rainy condition, foggy condition. So mostly, if I want to collect the data set from the foggy condition, I want to bed off from the early morning time, and I need to collect the data. So and some of the data like in rainy conditions, we haven't found that much of data set as compared to because we will work on mostly summertime, so don't find that much of data from the rainy set, but few of the pictures will be taken from the internet also, and most of the pictures was collected from the I mean real life using camera. We collected most of the data set. The actually I've done a mostly I've done research part and research part on the project, so that will be the difficulty for me. Collecting several environment data set is the biggest difficulty.
Okay. What is your role in your project?
Actually, I'm a second person of the project, sir. Mostly I've done on research part, and to be honest, I did a little bit of coding, like how to train the model and and how to upload the data set to the model. So my friend told me, he gave me the all suggestion to what to perform, how to train the model and how to download the packages from the packages which are required for the model, and I did under his guidelines. So one of the thing that our paper also selected for the IEEE conference.
Okay. So why should we hire you?
Sir, actually, as I mentioned previously, I have a 2 years academic gap. So due to the 2 years academic gap, most of the companies were rejected me, and even they told me in the HR round also, even in the on campus or off campus. So TCS previously mentioned that they will allow the person who are having up to 2 years gap. So and on the consideration of that point, TCS will hire me, and the technologies which are known as required to the company, and I learn new skills which are required to the company. So that's what the
Okay. So can you please open the chat section again? There is a puzzle related.
actually there are three bulbs in the room.
Okay.
So kindly you can let us assume that is a let the bulb name is ABC.
Mm-hmm.
So you can switch on for up to some time.
Okay.
So yeah, outside sir.
Which bulb? Like for A, B, C, A, B, or C?
Actually, there are three bulbs, namely named as ABC. So
Okay.
let us outside the room. You can switch on the light. I mean, switch on. After switch on, the bulb will be blown. The bulb will be blown, and you can see that after some time, the bulb which is hot. I mean, after some time, the bulb which is in the hot condition, you can assume that the switch will be on.
Okay. So are you okay with reallocation?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So why let me know your real life experience, okay, that is
Yes,
related
sir.
to your technical expertise in your college.
Sir, I didn't get you, sir.
Like explain any real life concept example, okay. Explain a real life example that is related to your technical expertise or skill set.
Sir, actually, we have a IEEE conference is happened in my college. So in
Okay.
that IEEE conference, we have conducted so many events.
Mm-hmm.
So in that event, I have participated to give a presentation on the big data, which is a current trending technology, right?
Yeah.
So I have used. I told them how to connect with big data using Java, and how to download, and how to connect the server with big data server using Java and related configurations. So that's what my real life.
Okay. So you have big data knowledge, right?
Yes, sir.
So uh, what are the proficiency level? Basic, intermediate, or advanced?
So I'm basic to intermediate, sir, up to intermediate.
Okay, basic to intermediate. So what do you mean by Hadoop MapReduce?
So actually, Hadoop has mainly four components, sir. HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System, AR, at another resource negotiator, Hadoop Commons, and MapReduce. Actually, MapReduce is a component of Apache Hadoop, which is used to take the input from the HDFS in the key value pair format.
What are some of the main configuration file used in Hadoop?
Configuration file those are all .xml files, sir.
Yeah, .xml,
.xml, HDFS site .xml,
core, yarn, HDFS.
yeah, core site .xml.
Okay. What do you mean by data node?
So data node is actually act as the slave side. There is a Hadoop cluster is available. So in the Hadoop cluster, there are two ends. One is master end, another one is slave side. There are actually multiple data nodes are available at the slave side.
Okay.
So they will take the data from the name node actually.
Okay. So I'm completing with all the question. Okay. So Sagnik, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any more questions. Do you have question for us, Naveen?
Yeah, Naveen.
Yes, sir. Actually, I think this is like a type of mock interview. Can you please explain me what should I have to improve and what should I have to enhance?
Yeah. Before telling you all this, I want to share that the mock interview we have conducted, that it is like a top meet interview. We take this type of mock interviews in top meet as well. So people who are watching this mock interview can book your slots in top meet and all. And we have tried to ask the questions that are going to be asked like a digital interview in TCS.
Okay.
So focusing on that, we have asked all these questions. Now, if I come back to you, Naveen, that you are technically very strong, what I came to know. So apart from that, I just want to give one suggestion. Be whatever you have been asked to, just focus on that, be crisp in that, because many times I have seen that, yeah, it is good that you have the knowledge and you're explaining all those things, but sometimes it can irritate the interviewer as well, because he's asking you about the stack and queue, but you are giving the complete history. So if he's telling you to elaborate on this, then you can elaborate. Otherwise, just whatever he is asking, you can answer this. And one more thing, when someone will ask you about, tell me about yourself, you have to be as crisp as possible. Okay, you don't have to explain the entire project, whatever your educational background is. Your tell me about yourself should include, like, what is your name, where are you from, okay, and you can tell about the BTech qualification. If you have
Okay.
very good marks in 10 or 12, you can mention about that, otherwise you can leave that. Okay, then you can tell about the project, one project that you have done or you want to mention. You can tell about a particular language you are good at. If you have done any internship, you can mention that. Okay,
Okay.
followed by if you have any extraordinary achievement, you can tell that, and that's all. Okay, you don't have to go in depth and you don't have to tell everything. If in among these points, if you want, if the interviewer wants to know more about that, then you can go ahead with that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all. Yeah, technically you are very strong. Just as Lokesh sir given you one the coding question to solve,
Yes,
so
sir.
you have to focus on the coding question as well. Other than that, everything is good for me. You are very good to be selected in digital role in
Thank you.
TC. Yeah, that's all from me, Lokesh sir. If you want to add anything, you can add.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
Naveen, thank you so much, Sagnik. Okay, Naveen, you are good in technical skill sets. So one of
Yes,
the
sir.
most important point, like you have to mention the things that is very very important in introduction part. Okay, you know the project very well, you know the technical skill set. Focus on that part. Okay, you have to describe the important points that is related to your project. Okay, like what is your project title, what are the technical skill sets that you used. Okay, so the next question will be related to that, and I suggest you to prepare the puzzles related question from the GFG website. There are top
Yes, sir.
100 interview puzzles question, because most probably in the MR round, managerial round, definitely they will ask 1 to 2 puzzle question. Okay, and for coding, you can follow the Striver SDE sheet, TCS NQT sheet. Okay. So
Okay.
GF, there is a GFG TCS NQT sheet as well. So you have to get to know about the idea, what are the logic, what are the basic to medium level programming questions, coding question. Okay. So this is all about. And like I already said that you do not have to mention any of the gap. Okay, if they
Yes, sir.
ask while checking your document verification, so you can mention that I have I have gap. Okay, I have 2 year of gap, but it is throughout the education. Okay, they already mentioned that they will allow 24 month of gap throughout the like highest educational qualification. So I suggest
Yes,
you
sir.
to don't mention, and if they ask, you can mention. Okay, and be ready with your original documents. Most probably they will ask your original documents, and I suggest you to watch multiple experiences on YouTube. Okay, there
Okay,
are
sir.
lot of experiences available on YouTube as well as on our channel. And as Sagnik already said that we are conducting the live mock interview. Okay, on the TopMate website. So guys, if you are if you are watching this session video, so I suggest you to please check, the link is in the description. Okay, we have mock interview already, many candidate placed in TCS examination, TCS interview through our mock interview and free preparation playlist. And like Naveen, you have to prepare very well for interview in the coming days. Okay, you are from Andhra Pradesh state, and I think the interviews is on hold for 2 weeks. Okay, but think that this is a golden time. Okay, this is a golden opportunity. You have to grab it, and wish you best for your
Thank you, sir.
final TCS digital interview. And we are waiting for your final selection. Good news.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
Sagnik, sir.
Yeah. Do you have any question for me?
Yeah, no, sir. No, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
if it is possible, can you share the questions with the audience as well by sharing the screen so everyone can see it?
Okay,
The one
so
you shared.
okay, I will make one PDF and share with candidates on our Telegram group. Okay.
Yeah, that will be better. So everyone will be able to understand which type of questions can be asked.
Yeah, and guys, if you wanted to give your mock interview with us, okay, let me like you can mention your details in the comment section, okay? So we will conduct your live mock interview. So Naveen, best wishes for your
Thank you,
TCS
sir.
interview.
Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
best of luck, Naveen. I hope you will crack your digital interview.
Yeah, so if I make you I mean, if I make you irritated, so forgive me, sir.
No. I am not telling about myself.
Yeah.
So I was telling because it can happen in your real interview. Okay, so that is the reason I have given you the
Yeah,
suggestion.
understood, sir. Understood. I'll take your points and I'll try to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So other
Yeah.
than that, you are very good in technical part. So all the very best.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Sagnik, sir.
yeah, you have to watch multiple experiences on YouTube, so you will get to know about idea what are the questions asked and what are the important details that we have to mention in the particular answer. Okay, I suggest you to check the videos on YouTube about the self introduction. We already uploaded the video and it is already in the TCS playlist. Okay, so how to how to answer, tell me about yourself, or how to answer introduction. Okay, so the next question is you have to see the top HR and top MR related question. In the MR round, there are project related question. In the HR, the questions is related to reallocation, TCS related. Okay, and learn about the company as well. Okay, what are the technologies that currently used by like TCS or currently they are working. So this is all about that, and you are good in technical skill set, but prepare for your
Okay.
interview on daily basis. You have more knowledge of technical skill set, but definitely they will ask one coding question. Okay, they will check your logic. Okay,
Okay.
so this is most important point, and as I already said in all my previous video, be confident in your interview. This is a golden opportunity. Crack the opportunity. We are waiting for the final selection. Good news.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Naveen. Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Sagnik.